Hi guys, I'm Jana. I am an eyeshadow addict. I have a whole channel dedicated to eyeshadow. That's how much I love it. If you find this video inspiring or helpful, please give it a like. And if you love eyeshadow content as much as I do, be sure to subscribe before you leave. Today, multiple looks. I hope you guys enjoy them, and at the end, I'll let you guys know how much. Do I love this palette? Let's find out. All right, for this look, I'm going to go in with the neutrals. I love a palette that's colorful, but still gives you neutral looks out of it. That's how I like to use colored shadows, is by adding neutrals into them. All right, so I'm going to tap into this one first. I am so excited to try this formula. All right, the next one, I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to tap into, what is this one? All right, the first shade I used is Heavenly, and then this, All is Calm. Okay, I cannot tell if this is like a really dark brown. It's called Savior. I'm going to tap into this one now. I'm going to lightly tap into All is Calm again. Oh yeah, my gosh, seriously, that was such a light tap. That is very interesting. When I tapped into, is this the right one? When I look in there, they look the same, but they look different in person. To Savior, it was such an interesting, it's almost like an eyeliner in a powdered form. It just went on so nicely. I really enjoyed that one. The blend is going so good. Oof, I tapped in a little too much. That's okay. I'm just gonna tap, tap, tap. Love how this is looking so far. Okay, before I tap in with shimmer, I want to go in with Snowy right here. I want to do a look that just looks like a snow, like a wintry snow scene on my eye. Not with graphics, because I'm not that talented, but you know, just like a really beautiful, snowy looking shadow. Look. Now I'm going to go in with my finger into Peace, and I'm going to put that all over the lid plus into the inner corner. That's why I wanted to put the white down first, because I want to see if it'll lighten it up, if there's going to be a difference between the inner corner to out here when I put it. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, wow. She is stunning. Oh, that is beautiful. Wow, that is, how do I describe this? It almost has like a light gray base with like green, oh, how do I explain this? It's beautiful. Maybe like a very light white to green shimmer in there. I have no idea how all the shadows use, but I already love this palette. It is going to be so fun to use throughout winter. I just cannot wait to create more looks with this. I love a palette you're so excited to use again and again. All right, for the lower lash line, I'm going to take Heavenly, mainly Heavenly, and then a little tap, and make sure I get the right one, of All is Calm. Just a little tap. All right, I'm gonna go finish my makeup off, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I love it. I love it. This is incredible. As I was looking at it up close, these browns tend to have like a bluish tint to them. Maybe gray, I don't know, but maybe it's the shimmer that made them. Or maybe it's just because they're cool tone, but they are so beautiful. I can't wait to mix these and match these. This blue is calling to me. Who would have ever thought I would have fallen in love with blues this year? But I'm so excited to go on to the next look and try this formula out some more. All right, before we get started, I just want to say it's very cold here, and it is now thermal and sweatshirt weather. That's how we roll here. I kind of have an idea. On what I want to do today. I'm going to tap into Heavenly, and then I'm also going to tap into Mother. We're going to use that for our transition. I'm going to tap into Heavenly a little bit more because I want it more brown, but with just a little bit more yellow. So it's not quite so cool toned. Next, I'm going to tap into Child. Taking a small, this is what I use for my bottom lash line, and I'm going to tap into Mother. I'm just going to take this just slightly. I just want to bring the yellow out just right here over the blue. Now I'm going to tap into Bright, and we're going to see if she is. I'm just kind of taking it out diagonally up to the yellow. This is beautiful. It's a yellow, and I want to say it's on like a yellow orange leaning base. It's very, very, very beautiful. Now I'm going to tap into Frosty. And I'm going to put that at the inner corner, and then I'm going to bring it up this way to the transition. Now I'm going to tap back into Bright because I really want this to be like the star of the show, so I'm just going to blend it in. I'm blending it into Frosty right here. Okay, now I just barely tapped into Child. I just want to bring this back in a little bit right here. Okay, now I am not sure exactly what I want to do at this part. So first I'm going to tap into Mother right here, and I'm using those are colors, small, pointed, dense brush. And I'm just going to tap it right here. So I'm not sure if I just want to use the matte or just bring this yellow in right here. I'm actually going to bring it in a little bit more. I may tap into the shimmer Bright and bring that in too. Or do I want to leave it matte? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, I brought this one out a little too farther than I wanted to, but I'll cover that up right now with. Now I'm going to tap into Child with the smudger brush. Now I'm going to go in with Heavenly. And then I'm just kind of blending those all together. Now I'm going back in with my original blending brush, no extra product. In with Mother a little bit more. I'm bringing that back up here. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna go finish my makeup, and then I'm gonna decide And then I'm gonna decide whether I want to add shimmer on the bottom. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit more and we'll see where we're at. I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished up the look. All I did was I went through and then just intensified everything a little bit more. And with frosty and bright, just done there a little bit more. And then went in with the yellow down here a little bit more, which is that one. Went in with Mother, intensified that a little bit. I put caramel on the bottom waterline, just have a black on the upper waterline, and finished off with Nightshade on the upper rim. And this is the final look. I really like the way it turned out. I am having so much fun playing with this eyeshadow palette so far. It's just like I finish a look and I just cannot wait to play with it again. So I'm so excited for the next look. I'm going to attempt my wintry inspired eye look. So let's see how we do. Tapped into Snowy, and I am just going to basically pack this all over the lid. And into the inner corner. Now I'm going to tap into Silent Night. Okay, I don't want this really, really dark, so I'm just going to tap. I'm going to just do it on both sides so I can get most of the pigment off. And then I'm just going to start bringing it into the center. So when it comes more towards the center, it's just getting like a lighter, lighter, lighter blue. I'm going to tap into Heavenly. This is pretty close to my skin color because I don't really want a lot of pigment, but I do just want to blend this edge out over here. And I'm mainly just keeping it out here on the outer corner. I'm not going all the way in. I'm just staying right here. And if you don't want to go in with a shade to blend this out from the palette, you can just easily dip into setting powder, translucent powder, and blend the edges out also. Okay, now I'm going to tap into Child, this deep navy. And I'm just going to go along the lash line and then a little bit so it makes my eye look lifted just up here on the outer corner, just a tad. I don't want to bring it too high today though. I'm going to take the transition brush and tap into Snowy again. It's a little bit dark out here than I want it, so I'm just going to lighten this up a little bit. Now I'm going to tap into Festive. This is the more of the baby blue shimmer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap once here and once here. And then I'm going to slowly going back and forth, slowly bringing it in. Because like the blue to the white, I want most of the pigment on the outer corner. I want most of the pigment on the outer corner. And then I'm just gonna slowly bring in a little bit of that baby blue. Oh, it's so pretty. Kind of like a snowstorm. you know, coming in. And then all of the snow starts to pile up in the inner corner of your eye. And I just tapped in one time to this shade and it has covered both eyes. They're very, very pigmented. I think I'm good with that. I don't want it all the way into the inner corner. Now I'm just gonna go in, what is this one? I'm gonna go in with Frosty. And I wanna put that in the inner corner and then coming down. I don't care if it gets a little bit into here, but I don't want too much. Again, I just wanna keep it like matte right there in the very middle. But I do want to bring it down below here. That's where it's melting. I'm melting, I'm melting. All right, I am happy with this so far. For the lower lash line, I personally, on myself, I don't like to bring color or too much color down to the bottom. So I'm gonna go in with neutrals. But you guys can go in with, I'm gonna tap into, yeah, that one, and then I'm gonna tap into this one a little bit. You guys can go in with a shimmer, the yellow, any of the colors I think would look so pretty on the bottom. All right, guys, I'm gonna go finish up with mascara and makeup, and I'll be right back. I'm not gonna lie, the smoky girl in me is yelling, throw some navy in the corner, throw some navy in the corner. Should I listen to her? That's what I'm contemplating about, kind of going back and forth. I like the way it looks right now, but oh, what to do, what to do. Navy looks really pretty, but I really like the way this looks. The brush is going into the shadow. Let's see if I just put like a little right there in the outer corner. Let me tap a lot of it off. Okay, I think I like that. I think I'm just gonna tap in with Festive just a little bit more and just tap right out here where I was adding the navy. Just a light, just not too much, just a little something something. She won. I added just a little bit of navy out in the upper corner. I really like the way it turned out. I just like the smoky because I have the hooded eyes, and on my eye shape, I just feel like it gives a bit more dimension in that. But you can wear it either way. You can have it how I had before without the navy in the outer corner, or you could add the navy in the outer corner. But this is the final look. And I really love it. I love the way it turned out. I think it looks so pretty. All right, off to the next look. Okay, for today's look, I'm gonna go in with some of the browns, and then I'm gonna tap into Starry. Okay, I think I decided to go in with the halo eye today, so I'm gonna tap in again with the transition. I'm gonna use the same brush to tap into Twinkle, and I'm going to darken up the outer corner, but I'm not gonna darken up the inner corner anymore. because my eyes are smaller, I don't want it to close it off so much, so I'm just gonna leave it in with that color right there. Going back in with the transition brush, no extra product. Right, tapping into Starry. And I'm placing the majority of the product here on the bottom. I think I'm just gonna tap some over here too, because when I bring it up, I don't want too much. I just want like a light sprinkle. So, oh wow, that's beautiful. All right, lightly tapping into Twinkle again. I'm just going to bring this outer corner in a little bit, blend it in with the shimmer. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'm just gonna do the inner corners now. Just blending the edges. I think I need a little bit more on this. Oh, there's that shift. Oh wow, that's beautiful. I'm gonna tap into these two for the lower lash line. And now I'm going to use the other end of the Dose of Colors brush, and I'm going to tap into Starry, kind of rolling it. I'm going to spray because I don't want it in my eyes. And I'm just going to go back and forth. Now I'm going to tap into Savior on the top lash line, but I'm not taking it where the blue is. I'm just taking it on each side. And I'm going to bring it up a little bit. And then I'm just going to go in for the inner corner with Frosty. All right, I'm going to go finish my eyes and my makeup up, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I absolutely love the way this turned out. I love the brown and makes the blue pop. So this palette, I mean, it is like a magical winter wonderland. I've had so much fun playing with it. Sometimes when I do multiple looks, I'll have some looks that come out and I'm like, yeah, I like them, they're okay. Not in this palette. I loved every single look that I've done in this palette. Fantastic job. I mean, what can I say? Let's go on to the next look. All right, I'm so excited. I'm coming in with clean brushes today. All right, we are going to starting off with Mother today. I should say, I don't think I've ever said this, I don't set my primer, concealer with any powder. The majority of the time I just go in with eyeshadow. The whole time I thought this was Slush, but it's actually Shush. All right, I'm gonna blend that a little bit more, but right now I'm gonna go in with Bright. I'm gonna tap in with Snowy. And then what's left on my finger, I'm tapping in, but not completely. That bottom one got a little carried away. No, that looks good. I like that. Let me fix this one. A little bit more on the bottom there. I like it. I wiped off hopefully all the black off of my brush, and now I'm going in with Heavenly. I'm going to come in and do this side before I start blending it into the black, because I don't want the black to come in too far. All right, I am going to go add some mascara, probably do a little bit more blending, and I'll be right back. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. She is shining. Is she sassy? I think so. All right, guys, this is the final look. So pretty. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so for this look, I think I'm gonna go in with an all matte look. So I'm gonna going in with Heavenly. Now I'm gonna go in with All is Calm. Now I'm going to go in with Savior. And I do have some fallout here. It doesn't bother me. I just brush it off, and that's why I always wait till after I finish my eye look to go in with blush and highlighter, because once I brush it off and then add all that, it's fine. I'm gonna tap in with Heavenly and then a little bit of All is Calm. I'm gonna try tapping in with Snowy and a little bit of Heavenly. Let's see what color we get for the inner corner. Yeah, not quite white, a little more like of a tannish color, which is what I was going for. I didn't really want a bright white with my matte brown all over the lid. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna go finish up and I'll be right back. All right guys, this is the final look. I love it. I like how it turned out. It was so simple and easy, and I think you can get so many neutral looks out of here. I mean, you just have a few blues, there's a lot of browns, the black. I mean, I'm loving this one. All right guys, it's raining here today. I am off to go make some beef barley soup and some homemade garlic cheese bread, and I will see you in the next look. Okay guys, coming in with tape on today. If you haven't seen my video on recreating a peachy tutorial, I'll link it below, but that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to start in with Child. And start tapping. I'm going to be bringing, you know, I think I need a different brush. All right, I'm going in with the brush that she used in her tutorial, which was just an Urban Decay, and this is the fluffy side, this is the packing side. I'm going to go in with the packing side into Child. There, that's much better. And I'm just bringing it in a little bit farther than I did on the last tutorial. Now I'm going to go back in with my angled brush, and I'm going to get mostly a lot of Snowy on here, and then I'm going to tap a little bit into Silent Night. And I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use that just to blend the edges out. Coming back in with Child. I'm going to go in with a transition brush, and I'm going to, you'd think I would have these names memorized by now, Heavenly. I'm just gonna bring that up here and right on the edge of these blues, just to blend it a little bit. And I'm just tapping first over the edge of that light blue and then blending into the inner corner. Now I'm going to tap into Festive. I think this is my favorite shade in here, and I am just going to lightly tap. I just want to bring it all the way out. Bringing it all the way out on the lighter blue, the dark blue down here, I don't have any. Then I'm going to go into Snowy. And I just want to get some white down here before I put down a inner corner. And you can always just put just Snowy in there if you don't want to put any shimmer. Ooh. But I am going to tap into Peace, my other favorite shimmer in here. And I really like it when I tap that it comes down a little bit. I'm going to use a Nightshade from Melt. It's a little purple, but when you get it on, it looks almost like a navy. And I just wanted to do this before I take the tape off. Just along the lash line, and then just really want to make sure I get this along the tape. Oh wow, I think it's raining. And it sounds like it's coming down. My eyelashes got some of that on. I'm gonna have to clean that up in a few minutes. I'm gonna let this dry down for a second, and then we're gonna come take the tape off, finish the lower lash line, and then I'll go finish my rest of my makeup and mascara. All right, hopefully this is dry. Oh boy. Ooh. All right, I just like to tap the edges out a little bit so it's not quite so harsh. I'm really liking the way this turned out though. So far, let's see how it ends. Okay, I'm gonna tap into Child with a smudger brush, and I'm just gonna come here on the edge. And I'm going to go in with a small blending brush to Heavenly. I'm going to tap in a little more, and then I'm just going to kind of smudge or blend it out a little bit. All right, I am going to go put on mascara, the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, this is the finished look. I absolutely loved the way it turned out. I think it is so, so pretty. I absolutely 100%. I love this palette. It is so special. I love it. I love it so much. It's one of those palettes that no matter what combination you put with them, it's gonna look good. I love palettes like that. I love palettes that they take the time to really think it through, and it's gorgeous. I love it. All the shades, they're different. In my opinion, they are. I mean, I went in with this light blue by using the white, and you would think I would know all these names by now, but I still do not. I have a terrible memory. White and the Snowy and the Silent Night. I mean, it gave me this beautiful baby blue. I love these 3, especially for like upper rim, above the lash, for like liners and that. I love these. I love the white in here. I love the black in here. There's nothing I don't like about this palette. Nothing. And if something happened to this, I would absolutely repurchase it. So if you guys are thinking about this palette, I would go for it. It's beautiful. And hopefully you like these looks. If you guys have a big blue collection in your stash, I hope you guys recreate some of these looks with them. And always shop your stash. I don't have a lot of blue shadows in here, so I'm very, very happy to have this in my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you found it helpful or inspiring, please give it a like and stick around. We're building a huge eyeshadow loving community here so we can take on the world. Anyways, I hope I see you guys again. And until I do, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Make it fantastic.